somebody said, hey, come as my guest, come to the festival. I'm like, I don't have any money. They're like, come as my guest. I'm like, okay, fine, I will go because I do want to support the festival. I just, like I said, didn't have the money. Something always comes up. I know every year, and that's why I really wanted to go this year. Since it turned out my original plans weren't happening. So this look was totally not planned out. It's kind of me grabbing things to put on. Still kind of a natural look, but put together. But yeah, Thanksgiving was good. Plenty of food. Did some puzzling. I haven't done puzzles in a very long time. So once it's obvious that the Cowboys were going to win, Cowboys. I was asked to help out the puzzle. I was watching still. Took a seat purposely to watch. To make sure they're going to win. Because it's usually the last few minutes is when they screw up. But they won. So I'm like, that's the only game they need to win. Is the Thanksgiving Day game. So they did. So I started puzzling and helping out the host with the puzzle. And my technique, I won't say what my technique is. I got a lot of pieces together. So oh, okay. That's an interesting technique. And later she's like, yeah, y'all invited back. You want some food, some puzzling. And I'm like, okay. So I know where they live now, but to go if I want to help finish the puzzle. Yeah. So it was a good Thanksgiving. And then we didn't do any we didn't, I don't think anything was open this year for like Thursday night, which it should not be. But there's a lot of traffic on the road on the way to my best friend's sister's house. I was like, why is there all this traffic? There was a lot of traffic. Like unexpected amount of traffic that you would expect on a holiday. And then Friday, there was less traffic. Oh, Saturday, the traffic that you expected for Thanksgiving, it was much lighter. That's the traffic. I didn't do my eyebrows. Set my eyebrows on. Turn on. Even though I don't need to. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills with the benefit as the outline, and then filled it in with Anastasia. Her new brow gel, tinted brow gel. But yeah, so good time was had, and then my mother did a little shopping in the morning. I'm like, did I put too much on that? It's dripping? Feels like it's dripping. In the morning. And then she had a craving for lox and bagel, so I took her to a Jewish deli that was open. And I got a lox and bagel. So, and then we went to Target afterwards. And these stores were not crazy. They were not crazy. So people always think they're crazy. They were not crazy. So we're using Danessa. It's always a good go-to for a natural kind of look. I'm not trying to put any more. I'm trying to get it all out the little scoopy thing. Without putting, I'm going to use my finger for the last piece. So, and then my mother was tired. I know she was tired, and then I was tired. I didn't sleep well, though. And then, what did we do that Friday night? We didn't do anything Friday night. I've been watching a lot of Christmas movies. I'm watching a Kirk Franklin one that came out a few years ago right now. I think it's The Night Before Christmas with Notori and Luke, what is his last name? The dude who plays Johnny Gill in the New Edition story. I know his name. It's just escaping me right now. Obviously, I'm a little spacey right now. Normally, I'd be taking my nap, so. But I'm okay. I was invited. I'm going to go to this, so. I'm like, is that a bump? It is a bump. I was like, what did happen? Yeah, I'm like, what am I allergic to? Because I'm like, this is a new brush. It's clean. It's cleanish. It's been cleaned, washed a few times, but sometimes it takes a few times to take the stain out, but it was clean for it should be fine. So I don't know if it's a combination of the balm or the setting spray or what. And it's just that one spot. I have no other. Could be skincare. Could be also skincare. I'm trying to think what I had. I had on. No, I had put on sunscreen like I usually do. It was a long enough time between sunscreen and when I use the primer, so I'm like, I don't know. So, and Sunday night's usually my skin self-care anyway, so I'll make sure I, you know, give a little extra care for that spot. I'm trying to think, am I freaking out anywhere else? What's going on? Okay. I'm trying to remember if that was there already. First, I don't use this brush that often. My mom's like, is it this brush? Yeah, that's concerning me now. And then Saturday, what did we do Saturday? I don't remember what we did Saturday. I don't remember doing it. I know we did stuff Saturday, but remembering what we did Saturday is what I'm. Is right now, I'm like, we both ate breakfast and then just like that. So normally that's where I put. So I'm gonna put it a little lower. I ate breakfast and then my mother was meeting her best friend and her family to go shopping. So, but my mother wanted to go to a store before that we don't have in my hometown. So I took her there, tried on some things. Went to Lane Bryant. I'm still trying to find like a chain belt to go across the dress I kept that to go over my lower stomach fupa, whatever have it. Just to go lay across that, whatever. I have not found that yet. So, yeah. Did I not get a brush for contour? And I know I was thinking, I need a brush for contour. Did I get a brush for contour? No, I did not get a brush for contour. Okay, I have a brush for contour. Because I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, obviously I did not get one. So let's blend this out. Yeah, something. And then we met up with them. They were up here. We were in Old Navy at that point. And we met up with them. We both had to use the bathroom, so of course we went to the bathroom at the other store we met them at because they had a bathroom, public bathroom there. I'm like, I cleaned all my brushes. I said that's not the brush I usually use, so I think it's the brush. the brush in combination with possibly everything I'll put on my face. Again, I'm not 100% about... Okay. And I want to see the rest of this movie. I started and I'm like, I originally wasn't going to watch it, but because it's a few years old, so I was like, I've missed it up to this point, but I'm like, okay, it turned out better than I thought it'd be. And I watched The Best Man Holiday again last night because it was on. It's like, can you ever not watch The Best Man Holiday? I think I watched Coming to America keeps coming on for some reason. I watched part of that, but then I was really tired because we then walked around the store. I looked at some Hanukkah stuff because this particular store had a lot of Hanukkah stuff, so I was looking. I took some video for my Jewish friends who want to know what store to go to get a bunch of Hanukkah stuff. So I posted it on Facebook. I'm like, here you go. This store has a lot. I'm like, it was more than since last time I was in the store. So like, okay. And then she gave me my mother's best friend gave me the keys to her van, and I put my mother's stuff in the van, and then we waited because the shoppers. So I was over shopping. I think my mother was over shopping. So I was like, okay. But me standing by them was like, okay, let's get you closer to the cashier. So, but yeah, I had a good time. And then I was like, you're in their hands, Mom. I went home. I took a nap. I'm like, oh, I got my bed back. I live in a 1-bedroom, so I was like, yeah. And I'm not gonna say my couch is not comfortable, but it's great. I'm not gonna. My mother will fall asleep on the couch before I will. Yeah. Do I want to put that on yet? No, we're gonna blend out the concealer and then we'll do blush. So it was a nice visit. I was ready to have my space back. Okay, because that pimple right there was already there. Don't worry, I do have contour brush for my nose. Last one said I had that, but I'm like, why don't I have one for the rest of my face? My eyebrows should be looking sculpted. Yeah, I need to take the time to do the ABH combination with my benefit more often. I think the venue, everything happens outside, so I'm like, okay. I have my sweater and my cardigans in the car. Otherwise, this is one of those knit kind of short sleeve sweaters. I'm just gonna wear this sweatshirt that I like. But I tried it on, I'm like, okay, I didn't like the look that was going on, so I'm like, never mind. And it's like an acting workshop. I'm not an actor, but she was like, other filmmakers will be there. You can talk to other filmmakers. I'm pretty much. I'm gonna admit I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood today. So I was just like, I don't know about that. She's like, I'm sure they'll want to talk to you and we want to see you. And I'm like, nobody wants to see me. They don't want to see me. My phone number has been the same for 20-something years. They want to get a hold of me. They know somebody who knows my phone number. If they needed to see me or talk to me, what have you, message me like she messaged me. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, nobody wants to see me. But I'm like, again, she invited me. I'm going. Because all I was going to do was take a nap. Watch a Christmas movie that's coming on at 6 that I wanted to see. I had a discussion with one of my friends. It was on Facebook about this Hallmark versus Lifetime movies. We're just going to say Lifetime movies are more diverse. You could have a gay couple, gay romantic interest, interracial, not just Caucasian couples. You Asian romantic interest. I watched Christmas with the Sings the other day. I have a problem with that one in general. The storyline, the dialogue bothered me. It wasn't acting wise. It's just it was a few. I think that's a few years old. So I'm like, but I was like, this movie could definitely, yeah. Let's blend that out in a second. Blending out the edges of concealer. But yeah, it's just, and even Netflix or hell, Prime does them now. They're just more diverse, you know, more diverse in their storytelling, the ethnicity of their main characters. It's not just, I think I've been on a rant before, it's like the black characters aren't just like sub characters to push the main character's plot along, what have you. I watched one movie where they actually gave the assistant or best friend, whatever, a bit of a storyline, you know, it wasn't just there kind of thing. And I was like, oh, this is different. So that was nice. So yeah, it's just, they're just more diverse. Yes, Hallmark is working on it, but they are not completely there. It's not enough. And then Jewish Hanukkah movies as well. I think Hallmark has a few this year. It's just, they need to be more diverse. And I have this discussion with my friend. I was almost wanting to say, like, I'm like, why are we not having this discussion? But I'm like, I don't need to prove to you that Lifetime is more diverse with their movies, kind of thing. I almost kind of wanted to say, it's like, you can look it up, you can research, you can see how many, you know, how diverse or not they are, kind of thing. But, you know, it took me a quick search and I could see how many movies were more diverse on one channel versus, I was like, there's like four more, you know, movies that have a black lead. From that time we had the conversation on, you know, Facebook, kind of thing. And yeah, I think one is premiered already. I think another one is next week. So it's like, I don't, why we have a discussion, like, it's like, accept that it is true. Do the research. I don't need to do the research for you. Like, I know, maybe because you haven't, like, I'm sure you have noticed, but you haven't noticed, kind of thing. But yeah, I watch Hallmark and Lifetime movies. I mean, we all know the storylines are pretty much the same, so it doesn't matter. But it's really, like I said, diversity is nice. So I appreciate Lifetime's diversity. Okay, let me do this real quick. I'm not even going to do this up. We're just going to use this like I used to. Now I'm realizing right now I don't have my brush for my bronzer either. We're going to use this for that as well because I think I washed my brushes Thursday night, Thanksgiving, or Friday night. And I'm like, I don't want to wash brushes again. In December, I'm going to let y'all know it's going to be less videos because I am going out less because we don't have the game nights. We don't have the happy hours that were every week. So there's less to do in December. I'm like, hopefully there'll be some drag bingo or some trivia that on topics I know. But otherwise, I'm like, so far I'm not invited anywhere for Christmas to do a Christmas face. I plan to work on Christmas. Yeah, that night I won't be working, but I plan to work on Christmas. And so far I'm like, I tell people it's easier to be invited to Thanksgiving dinner if you're alone than it is for Christmas dinner. So Again, like it's like I said, it's just easier to be invited for one versus the other. Now I'm the kids, you know, whatever, because you know the whole presents thing kind of thing. I think yeah, it's easier to be invited to one versus the other. So I have no plans really, and I don't even know about New Year's. Yeah, I haven't even thought about New Year's. I'll probably just be home. So Danessa, we're gonna go in. We've been using Bliss for the eyes, and I'm gonna go in with Bliss. Let's take that out. We're taking out the thingies. I almost dropped it. Ooh. Yeah, it's the right shade. It's very light, but the powder will definitely darken it up. What time is it? It's gonna take me like 20 minutes to get there, so it's not that far. It's downtown Phoenix, but it's street parking, which I'm hoping there's no meters. Because that particular part of the neighborhood, I don't think there's meters. I don't go to that particular. I think last time I put on that part of the street, in that area. Okay, it's very subtle. Like you see it, and you'll be like, okay. And it looks darker than, it's a mauve. That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna put that back in. So let's go with and I know I don't have to do all this just to go support whatever. I'm going to. Yeah, I could have literally just did my eyebrows and lippy and be that it. Like I said, I do a lot of videos this month. This is an opportunity to do this and to use 2 new products that I wanted to use versus waiting till, yeah, because I'm not going to trivia this week, so if I went to trivia, then okay, I would do a little bit. Yeah, there's really nothing going on for me to do makeup this week, so this is that opportunity. And we are going to use this brush again for bronzer because I am not dirty enough. One, I don't want to get up again, but I'm also not dirty enough for another brush, even though that's a really easy brush to clean. Did I set? I didn't set. I was like looking, I'm like, did not set that. I looked right at it, did not set it. I'm gonna take the bottom. There's barely anything on here. could do with the other side too, because the thing about this particular palette and some other Danessa's things are you don't always have to set them, like with a powder. Yeah, because, see, I barely have anything on there. So even if I'm just putting back more cream that wasn't there before, it'll be fine. Oh, it's dry. Yeah. What is on this? Is setting powder. It's clue. I don't look shiny like normal, so I don't know what's going on. I'm still gonna put a little powder though. Again, 77 degrees. Just in anticipation. You know, just in T-zone like usual. All right, let's do a little eye work. We're doing with the Pixie. Okay. And then I'm going to still use Danessa's palette. Just I'm gonna use, I don't even know what color that, oh, XO. I'm just going to use the powder to set. And it's pretty much kind of a brown. Tap some of that off. Tap some more of that off. I'm just stamping it. All right, lips. Let's get the lips. So, Fenty. You know, Fenty had a 30% off. It's a 4 on Friday. So, it's a good time to couple up those discounts. Oh, I was gonna say 2 products, so it's got 3. So, and let's see, is this the right shade even? Yes, I wouldn't. It's the shade I wouldn't. So you know these lip liners, they pretty much stay a while. Oh, I guess I should have went like that. They're long lasting. Pretty much you put them on, they do not budge. So you have like so many seconds to before to move them until you can't anymore. So I just wiped that off. So I knew I had how many seconds I had. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, that's me getting it in before it started to dry down. It's like even use my finger, probably some missile. Okay, it came off. Isn't as dark as I thought it would be? because they have one. This is I wouldn't. They had one in Cold Blooded. That was dark. That one is really dark, and I'm like, I don't. Yeah, I need one that dark. So this one kind of matches my lips already. We'll see how I feel about that. And then got Anastasia Lip Velvet, which is what I've been wanting to try out. And this is in Blackberry. I was going to say Blueberry. Yes, I could have used a gloss, one of my Fenty glosses, but I'm using Anastasia. So it looks like this. Yeah, the color. It goes. It's a theme. Okay, I'm sure it didn't pop anywhere. So it looks, so it's kind of like that. So testing this in the store, it's definitely a matte. It's lip velvet, but it's like, no, this dries down. Okay, I don't want to use that because that's gonna. Okay, but it definitely dries down, so I'm not really worried about it. Like me getting it off my finger right now. And then let me wipe my hands. And then let's see. Let's put on earrings. We're gonna go with these earrings that I got from that one business I mentioned on Thanksgiving that officially closed as of today, most likely. I didn't get over there to get another pair of earrings. I was supposed to, but did not. So hopefully they come back bigger and better under a different name or banner. So it's that. And again, Fenty was 30% off on Friday. I finally got my lotion. So this is good. I wore it the other day, and that was way too much. So let's take off this lid. I've been putting on less than that, so I don't know where that came from. So it's like, ooh. Of course, because I'm recording. Let's get some more. Kind of show you the shininess to it. That's the only reason I'm showing you. Normally I wouldn't show you me lotioning myself. I'm not one of those kind of influencers. That. But you know, you don't have to be ashy. I like the body whip she has. They are thicker. It's thicker than this, but I like it's faster using this. Because those are thick. You gotta rub in kind of thing. Okay. Let me show you the shirt real quick. So, with that, I am off to support my friend and see some fellow filmmakers, support the film festival. So, have a good night.